Birth, love, experience, and death. Welcome to the Blood Podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie Bushak,
And I'm your co-host, Matt Bushak.
and we have two special guests today.
Haley Garcia, Kyra Machuala.
And these were some of Sonny's closest friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So, one at a time here, pick whichever. How did you guys meet Sonny?
You've known him longer, so you go first. Middle school, we did dance together, and we were not friends at all. And then, like, we were eating lunch. And
Yeah, I love how we were not friends, not friends
like,
at all.
Talk or anything, and we were like walking, I think, from dance to lunch.
That's because you were intimidating, weren't you?
I'm very tall, and he was very small and nervous. So we were walking to lunch, and we were all singing the literal trailer for Assassin's Creed. Shout out to 2011.
That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think it might be 2010 actually. And then he knew the song, and we were like, "Oh, you're cool. You're our friend now. Come with us to lunch."
Oh, cool.
He just
From that
adopted
on.
you. Yeah.
That's
Well, we
awesome.
adopted him actually.
That's cool.
That's awesome. I love that story. How did you meet Kyra?
I met Sonny through a friend of a friend. Basically, my friend knew that I was looking for a place to move out of my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And this was around the time that Sonny had posted that you guys were renting out the other house.
Yeah.
And I just messaged him, and we ended up becoming roommates for about a year,
Yeah.
a little over a year, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, fun times.
Yeah. Everything worked out well.
Aren't you gonna ask me how I know Sonny?
Anyways.
It was interesting. Yeah.
So there's this story, okay? Listen to podcast number 2, I think. What is it? The birthing story podcast.
The birth part.
The conception podcast.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
to know
No, y'all don't have to.
Conception.
No. It didn't go into all the conception, but yeah, it actually told a little bit about
Special
the
episode.
conception.
Yeah.
It was a very special episode. It involved supermarket eggs
Oh.
and
You have
a
to listen.
trip across the Western United States. You have to listen to the
I'm a
podcast.
fake fan. Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll make you real fans before too long. So, what are some of your favorite memories of Sonny? They don't have to be anything spectacular, but maybe something where you were like, yeah, this guy's got a weird sense of humor, or yeah, we're definitely going to be friends because this person thinks like me.
I have kind of two moments that I always remember. The first one is the first time he and I really, really bonded over something was we were talking about musicals. And I guess because he finally he warmed up to me, and I warmed up to him because we're both kind of introverted.
Yes.
And the house was silent most of the time.
Yes.
Because we were both just
I believe that. Yes.
So we started talking about musicals, and we were just sitting in the hallway outside of his office, not even on the couch in the living room, not in one of the rooms, just hallway outside of the office, sat down on the floor, started talking.
That's awesome. I love it.
And he
You were
convinced
in
me-
the moment.
Yes, he convinced me very, very, what's the word? Very passionately.
Passionately,
Yeah,
yes, the thing.
passionately is the word. To watch the Les Mis movie with him.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
He had a way with words. And then I think another time was when we were playing D&D, and we came across it was like a dragon creature or something.
I was gonna
The
say,
one that
yeah,
spoke
yeah.
French, and I'm sitting here trying to remember the little amount of French I remember from high school. I forgot he spoke like a whole second language.
Yeah.
That's
Until that exact moment, I'm like,
Oh my
oh,
God.
that's real. That's not made up.
yeah. That's insane. There was a dragon in D&D that only speaks French.
And it was like
What was it?
the translation of it was supposed to be, I think, infernal. Like the
it was
demon
supposed
language.
to be infernal.
But because
So-
none of us were supposed to understand it, he busted out in French and was just like, "This is now infernal."
Yeah.
And we're like, great. You heard it here first. Sonny was anti-France, thought they were demons. a t-shirt.
Actually, he loved France.
Oh my god.
France, Sonny loved you, okay?
T-shirt also.
Yeah.
So,
Which one sells better?
so how did the whole D&D thing come about? Do y'all remember?
That was me and him.
Yeah.
That was the two of us again bonding over some nerd stuff. I said I had really been wanting to do an in-person game because after COVID, all of the D&D games I had ever experienced were online, and I was kind of tired of that. I wanted the in-person. I wanted fun. I found out he DMs.
Yes.
And I went, do you think we could run a game?
And you actually DM'd before that, though?
No.
I bet
He wanted to.
I bet he's a hell of a storyteller, you know, like
Yeah, it really was. So,
He posts. Oh yeah.
let's say I was like, I don't have any friends to invite to this.
So
Do you?
he posted a thing on his Instagram,
Yeah.
and it was weird too. I think it was just like a picture of your house,
Yeah.
and then like if you went to the next picture, it was like a picture of him, and he was like, "Hey, if any of you guys are interested in D&D, like I'm gonna start a campaign." And my dad and my brother played D&D when I was young, but I didn't play because I thought it was for nerds. And so I was like, yeah, I'm kind of interested. I've never played. And he went, I've never DM'd. You'll be fine. I said, all right, sick.
Like, we're all going to do this together for the first time.
It was like the first time I'd hung out with Sonny since high school.
Yeah.
I was like, what a reintroduction.
Yeah, right?
We had some wild stuff happened in that game. Oh my god.
Give details.
I think there was so in our Theros campaign, which was like all like Greek mythology kind of thing.
of course, yeah.
It was akin to
A
Greek
lot of
mythology.
Dionysus.
Yeah, my character had like was like for all the D&D people out here who will know what I'm talking about. My character was a
we have a
cleric.
huge D&D following.
Yes,
Oh, that's
yes.
amazing. That's
90% of our 2 viewers, you do the math, are D&D fans.
So, my character was a cleric, a human cleric, and he followed what was that god's name? It was a chaos god from the Theros pantheon.
Basically Loki.
Basically,
in Oz.
like Dionysus and Loki, of the Theros world.
Okay.
And I don't know, this is a podcast. I feel like I have to give a disclaimer. I don't condone doing this in real life, but my character went to an underground party and took random substances from a random.
Okay.
A lot of
All right. That's
a lot of
That was kind of his thing, was just to be chaotic.
It's a lot of like mysterious.
that's why we become other characters, is so we can do things that we're not supposed to be doing in real life.
Mystery, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
exactly.
in my character, I was like, I've never played D&D.
She was really serious.
Kinda, yeah, she was. But I was like, I'm gonna go all in, and I'm gonna make like the weirdest character, just get it out of the way. So I was like a leonin, which is like a lion person.
Okay. An anthropomorphic lion.
My persona is a lion, canonically. And I was like, yeah, she ran away from her tribe and is the only lion person in this entire city, and she's a gladiator. I was like,
Yeah.
My character wore 2 like championship belts and like an Olympic gold medal,
Nice.
and like a
I think
black
I have
bodybuilder
a drawing.
bikini.
I remember
Nice.
drawing this for you.
Yeah, Sonny also drew it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Have drawing.
That's amazeballs.
Variant, and we put my dad in the game because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
She's just gonna be me. And Sonny went, awesome. Your dad is your coach. And I went, my dad is my coach. Sure.
And I'm pretty sure it was like your in-game dad kind of low-key hated the like
He hated
all of us.
Yes. Your character was doing
It was
weird
weird
substances.
and fucking like all over the place.
That's awesome.
I think like, the other player with us, like his character was like, I think a prostitute, low key, high key.
Yeah.
Like just
Oh.
was.
Interesting.
Lots
You
of
know,
gold. Lots of gold on that road.
gotta make a living, you know.
That's right. The nomadic lifestyle requires sacrifices.
So I feel real bad for in-game dad who was like, yeah, this is my lion daughter and her 2 hooker drug addict friends. I love what's happening.
Wow, that's not exactly how I envisioned Sonny running a campaign, but that's awesome.
It was
That's awesome. No, that's
Mostly
awesome.
followed the plot. I think.
That's
we abandoned the
hilarious.
campaign. Like we expanded the group, we abandoned the campaign, and like
Yeah.
we kind of all were like, oh, we'll return to Theros someday. And finally, Sonny was like, it was my first time DMing, and it was y'all's first time playing, and I don't like what was happening. We could just restart.
I think we were at that point. We were just like, we're gonna redo this.
Yeah, he's like, we're all better people now and players.
Yeah.
We've moved beyond this, right?
Yeah.
Right?
We've gotten the sophomore stuff out of the way.
The chaos was still there,
That
but
was
I
like-
think like the choices would have been a little more
That was
decisive.
100% like the murder hobo campaign. We got it out of our systems.
Yeah.
And then we were like, now the next one we'll take serious.
The first one was based on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Kind of.
We sowed our wild oats.
Yeah.
It was just 5 of the worst people you'd ever met.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, yeah.
Truly.
Sunny, really scared, and I that chaotic. Like genuinely, I don't know what I was doing.
I think my characters got, because I was definitely one of those people where it's like, my character's just me, but like turned up a little bit with one aspect only.
Yeah.
Hers was like a little more violent and excitable, that first character. And then I think my next character, I was like, okay, me the opposite. Me more
Yeah.
serious.
My next character was like this mousy little church girl.
Cowboy campaign.
Yeah, the cowboy campaign.
Yeah. Oh,
Such a
now
cowboy.
you got to tell me about the cowboy campaign because we've
was
done
amazing.
D&D before and we've had some pretty creative characters. But that sounds really cool that there was a cowboy campaign. So how did this one flesh out?
So one of the other people in the group DM'd. So Sonny was a player this time, which was really nice because we got
Cool.
to experience like his play style outside of DMing. But we each had when I was making my character, I was under the impression that because it was a cowboy campaign, a lot of the like God related stuff would be Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
And then our DM was like, do you want to use the D&D pantheon as well? And I was like, what do you mean? Because my character was essentially an oracle.
Okay.
To put it simply, she was an oracle, raised in a cult-like church. And I was gonna be like, no, Christian God is messing with her. That was my initial thing.
G-Man.
Yeah, the
himself.
G-Man.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Mormons.
Now, you want to talk about Mormon? I got this down.
So he was like, our DM was like, we should include the D&D pantheon. And apparently I was the only one who was told that because she and Sonny were both under the impression of Christianity as like the overarching religious theme of the thing. Because in Westerners and stuff like that, it's very
Westerns,
like,
yeah.
For God's sake, Sonny's main antagonist for his character was
the
devil from the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
And we
Okay.
have to clarify that is how we said it every time.
Every time we be like,
because
the
of
devil
Snap.
from the Bible?
Yeah.
I think it was
It was Snapcube. It's a Snapcube video,
I
which
wanna
is like this meme, where it's these Sonic parodies, and it's this voiceover. One of the villains pops up, and it's like,
He's like,
Shadow, it's me, the devil from the Bible. I'm here to encourage you to do evil things.
That's awesome.
And so every time we heard like the devil, we would always go, the devil from the Bible.
Yeah. And like Sonny's character, I loved Sonny's character. His character was named Flip.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was very serious, very dramatic. Sonny did a lot of like this hand gesture a lot.
Yeah.
Like he did into it. And his character, I think his mom sold his soul to the devil.
Yes.
Stephanie.
It was his character, dear. His character.
Yeah, his mom sold his soul to the devil. I don't even know. I don't remember why. Was it for money or for
It was
power?
like,
It was for a pair of Gucci's.
Honestly, she's so real. Like you could just make another.
yeah.
But
But
children's souls are.
It's true, yeah.
Compete with the devil in a
Devil with
fiddle.
Georgia kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Fiddling competition.
Yeah.
Right? And like,
What drove me crazy too is his character had a didn't even have a violin. We had to buy a violin
we
for
had
his
to
character.
find yes.
You mean a
Like
fiddle?
his character wasn't even like a bard.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
Like, his
okay.
character was an artificer, which
Yeah.
is something I had never heard of in my life.
What is okay? Stop. What is an artificer?
So it's basically like a the wizardy mechanic. Like it's if a wizard and a mechanic were stuck together as a thing.
Okay.
Magical mechanic.
Okay.
Fantasy sci-fi.
Okay.
Fantasy sci-fi.
Okay.
If you're gonna bring sci-fi into like a Renaissance fantasy thing,
That
it's
makes
an
okay. I got what you're saying.
but
So,
like steampunk.
and so I was gonna say in steampunk world, this person would be the badass of
Yeah.
the group.
And
Okay.
actually cowboy themed. It was
Yes,
very
it was
steampunk
very
rooted.
I love steampunk. He got me a steampunk hat for my birthday one year.
Yeah.
So we'll do costumes next time.
There you go.
But yeah, so his character was like, well, I got to fiddle against the devil from the Bible. And then he was like, and I was paid by another character to guide Kyra and my characters because they were like, they're not going to make it.
Yeah.
These two characters aren't going to make it.
Yeah.
We'll pay the fiddle guy with the devil problems. He'll take care of that.
Probably just mostly my character wasn't gonna make it. She was too naive.
No, and
Yeah.
I love my character. My character, Erin, she was like mom of the group. She was also a grieving woman.
Yes,
So in game, like we all were like on a train, and I think we met in a town, right? My character,
Yeah.
her husband was murdered the night prior.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
He was a bandit. Like I was like, oh,
He was a
Erin
bandit.
loves her husband. They're ranchers. They have a good time. She had no idea he was like a bandit king straight up.
Yeah.
Oh no. So he had a secret life on top of the fact that he had just died.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah. And so he my husband left me a long letter. Very beautiful. That was like, hey babe, bandit king just got murdered. I'm sure if you're reading this.
Oh no.
I buried some treasure in the desert. You need to find a guy named Amos. He'll help you out with this whole transition. Sorry, I'm dead. XOXO, your husband. And my character, and even in the letter, was like, I know you're gonna want to get revenge, and my character was a vengeance paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill whoever killed my apparently badass husband.
Yeah.
She was just like angry and stressed because like your character is like baby. And then
Yeah.
Sonny's character just, I don't know, our characters had such like beef.
Yeah, you guys just your characters did not get along. And it was like kind of really funny and comedic because it's like my character was that like not only the youngest character, but also like really mousy naive. Literally this cult like raised her. She wasn't allowed to go outside ever. So she's also kind of traumatized by that.
Just a little.
She ran away. And then she meets these two people, and they're the first people who are even remotely kind to her, and she's just like, okay. And so now they're acting essentially like pseudo parents to her, but they don't get along with each other.
Sunny and I were both mom and dad, but also like enemies.
Yeah. And so like I remember Sunny's character's like, what is wrong with you? Why are you being like this? I was like, my husband died a day and a half ago. I buried him in the sand.
And everyone was like, oh yeah, that's right. No time has passed.
Yeah.
Like it's been months for us, but like for Aaron, it's been 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's some deep stuff, man.
It was sick. It was a very fun game. I just remember making fun of Sonny a lot. His character was named Cliff.
Yeah.
And so like he would like show empathy, and I'd be like, "Oh, concerned Cliff." Oh, crying Cliff. anything that rhymed. Right. Like, I apologize. I was like, "Oh, contrite Cliff." He's like, "Stop it!
I love those so much.
We're so good. I missed him as a DM and as a player, and he was not safe.
Dude, I remember the time when he was DMing and you both just got into a full-on fight because of that character Chattius.
Oh, let me guess where this goes. Chatty is.
Blonde gladiator idiot.
Oh, yay.
Of course, competition for her
Like,
character.
because we're gladiators.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so like
Your lion
But
heart.
my character started dating his like partner for the games. Like, so we were like, oh, now we're kind of tied together through this third guy.
Yeah.
And so we were doing a prison break, and so Sonny and we were yelling at each other for like
videos
2
of
minutes
this.
straight. like 2 minutes straight, like fighting in character, and afterwards we were like, good job. Down immediately, like, see, and I was like, she's so well.
That's awesome.
Especially Sonny. I was like, Sonny's like the least confrontational person I knew. And so
Yeah.
I was like, for him to argue back with me that
Yeah.
hard, I was
Yeah.
like, shh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yes.
You can bring it when you
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
he knows how to live through his characters, that's for sure.
He was a 6'2" blonde gladiator in that moment.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Chattius.
Chatty.
I love it.
So you guys outside of D&D, what were some of the fun social things that you guys used to do
We
together?
did a lot of D&D, and we did a lot of like we would go get dessert. Like we would go
Yeah.
get food.
Oh, that's
We'd go get
smart.
food. We'd go eat out. We would go. I think we only went to the bars once.
We went to
We
a
went
bar one time.
One time to a bar,
We went
and
to
that
Plymouth Street, yeah.
yeah, because Sonny had told me he wanted to go out to a club.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you want to go clubbing or do you just want to go to a chill bar? And he was like, a chill bar. And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So we went on a shopping spree that week because he also wanted to get new clothes.
Yes, I actually got a consultation before
Yes.
this affair. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is how much this guy like was in anticipation of going out to his first bar ever.
And I was sending him, like, he told me the kind of style he wanted to go for, and I immediately was just like, I got you. And I sent him inboard, like, Pinterest things. I was like, is this it? Or are you wanting to go for this style? You know, I was
Very
sitting
goth.
there, like,
Yeah.
I was like, really, like, we were talking about it, and then I found us, like, this really simple bar. But I'm horrible with directions, and I parked really far away on accident,
No.
and then we started walking in the opposite direction again. My fault. I'm really bad with directions.
Oops.
And so we got one of those, like, you know those guys downtown who ride the
The
bike
rickshaw.
that pull-
Yes, the rickshaw. Yes.
So we got one of those.
I think Sonny sat in my lap, right?
Sunny
It was
sat in your lap.
you and
Yeah.
me next to each other, and then I was like, I don't know,
Sonny
get on
sat in
my
your
lap,
lap,
I
yeah.
guess. And then we have a video of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have pictures and videos of us in the rickshaw together.
We had Sonny on our lap in a rickshaw on the way to the Weezer concert.
That's what he longs to be.
He just longs to be in a lap.
Yeah.
Like a cat.
Yes. Very cat-like personality.
It was fun.
I agree.
It was like my first time hanging out with Sonny outside of D&D, as well as my first time going to a bar that wasn't on a date. So I was like,
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
This was like on dates because I was like, that's
Yeah.
when you're my big old age of 21 to 22, that's like what you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, dang, I'm like not gonna kiss anyone after this, and I have to figure out how to talk to these people I've only spoken to in character for like 3 hours. It went by.
Yeah.
It was chill.
Yeah.
And we did like sushi, but we did a lot of food, like sushi,
Yeah.
hot pots,
were
hot
always
pots a
fun.
lot. Dessert, like we went to like that one ice cream place.
That ice cream place, like all the time.
So like we're hanging out with Sonny outside of D&D, we're munching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sonny was definitely a foodie.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way to bond with people for sure.
I'm definitely a foodie, so he and I would be like, "Oh, do you want to go out to this place?" Like he messaged me one time. He was like, "Hey, do you want to go get some ice cream?" And I was like, "How out of character?" Yes. Yeah. Like we just like shot the shit for like 2 hours, and he went,
Yeah.
"Awesome, we're done now." I went, "Sick."
Nice.
I'm like,
Nice.
he was like, "I just need to get out of the house." I was like, "Yeah."
We're done now. That's
He
cool.
and I, we would occasionally, very rarely though, we would cook for the house
Yeah.
instead when I was living there. It wasn't that often because both of us were consistently always tired after work.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Like, we'd actually like cook together and like sit down at the table and actually have a meal together.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Now, when you were growing up, did your family sit and have family meals every night pretty much?
Until I was like a teenager, and then around the time I turned into a teenager, my mom was like, "You are old enough to cook for yourself, and you can eat by yourself if you want to." But we would all kind of sit in the living room.
Yeah. Hang out together.
TV.
Yeah.
And now we just whenever we want to eat, we eat.
Yeah.
could never be
Did y'all were y'all like wherever or did y'all?
family meals together to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did too. We sat and we also had a what was your favorite thing? What was the best thing about today, and what was the worst thing? But we'd ask it in the opposite. What was the worst thing that happened today, and what was the best thing that happened today? Yeah,
For
sometimes.
my house, it's like Friday is family dinner day. We'll all pick a restaurant and we'll go out to eat.
Yes.
That day.
Yes.
Ours is Wednesday.
Yeah, ours is Wednesday.
Wednesday when Ryan wants to go.
Yes.
Mhm.
So with you growing up with them, and I know Sonny was always kind of a quiet, shy,
Oh yeah.
but I'm sure there were a few moments
Well,
where you saw him come out of his shell and you were like,
we played Minecraft. Like all kids our age
Yeah.
did.
Yes.
Remember
That
the Minecraft,
we play
yeah.
Minecraft like 24/7. Get off of school,
really day, and we would get on Minecraft, and we Sunny, or we had a friend Hannah, and and also Gavin. We played Minecraft, and that I was like, Sunny's got a personality. Like that's when realized Sunny had a personality when we were in middle school.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's cool.
He really taking charge of the building specifically. We would just let Sunny kind of build up the town a little bit, and we started all kids. We did a YouTube channel that's off the face of the earth. You cannot find it. It's gone.
No,
It's destroyed.
no.
I have the videos, and no one else will ever have them.
Oh no. We're gonna have to talk. We'll talk.
We'll talk. But, the first thing Sunny said when we met up for D&D, hanging out the first time, he was like, "Thank you so much for taking those down."
That bad?
Oh yeah, I mean it's squeaky 13, 12, 11-year-old voices we're good at the game, and playing we played capture the flag a lot on Minecraft. That was the thing we did. And then parkour, but Sunny, he was in charge of building. We would go out to the mines and bit grueling. Our hands looked like this, so his could look like this. and he's like, I built us a house.
Yeah. While you were gone collecting the supplies.
Yeah, while you were gone, new story to the house just dropped. Go investigate. That's what we did. 100%.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah.
I can see
That's
that.
cool.
He was into world building. So there you go. If you're into world building, you're going to be doing the buildings in the background and the stories that are happening around it. I can totally see that.
He talked to me a lot about his the novel he was writing.
Yeah.
And especially in when he was in the middle of writing it, because you're not catching. Thank you.
Oh yes. Please share. Yeah.
So he talked a lot about his writing and that story he was writing.
I'm just putting it between us.
I know it's just right there, but that's okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
And he actually, before you guys sent it to me, I found it an earlier version of it in my Google thing that he had shared to me previously when we had first started talking about it. Because he was actually willing to share it with me, which I was a little
cool,
surprised by.
You should feel special. I got the I think it's the first scene with the circus. And that's all I got.
That's it. That's all we got.
You can read it when it goes through a publisher. It's is he scared I'm gonna be mean to him?
Yeah.
He was so adamant about people being only reading it after it gets published or edited, and I think the reason I had convinced him was because I used to read and write fan fiction and edit fan fiction a lot, and so he knows I know what things are like, and I'm not going to judge him and things like that. So I guess he felt a little more comfortable. That's me assuming, though. I could never know.
It must be, because I would beg and plead, and he knows, I've read all of his stuff, and he would be like, he finally gave in and gave me the one opening scene, and I was like, okay, that was great. Where's the rest? You'll have to wait.
He was so good at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to encourage him a lot when he went to Southwestern. That was, I know his passion was acting, but his to me he was a great actor, but his ultimate talent was for writing, because I had read so much of his stuff when he was growing up, and I can remember pulling out pages of stuff and reading it when he was 10, 11 years old and being like, wow, I can't believe a 10-year-old wrote this.
Very creative.
Yeah.
He was very creative.
So, but
I think it also helped that I showed him some of my writing.
well, there you go.
I don't write a lot, but I think it was kind of an exchange.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. You should you show me yours and I'll show you mine.
Exactly.
But with writing.
I'm sure mine
With
was
words.
horrible
With words.
in comparison to his.
Probably not nearly as bad as you think it is.
Not an aspiring writer by any means. So.
Yeah, well, and there's a lot of diamond in the rough stuff that goes on before you polish it up.
Yeah.
So
We saw some of Sunny's last time we hung out. We saw some of Sunny's proto writing works.
Yeah.
like his childhood writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, those were not winning prizes.
No. No.
They were
No.
awesome
He
though.
had the little comic panels and
Yeah.
his sketchbooks and stuff
Yes.
like that. Those were all fun too.
Yes.
And because he was left-handed, all his sketches
Or
are
backwards.
they're backwards.
Yes.
The sketchbooks
upside down.
and upside down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he didn't have to. I mean, just one or the other. He didn't.
Yeah,
have to
he
do
didn't
it.
have to
You
go
know.
all the way
He,
It's easy. That's when it's an artist.
Whatever works.
What do you question? Can't question an artist.
that's right. That's right.
All right, now get the boiled egg in here.
boiled egg challenge.
What was that song? Eggs.
E.T. by Katy
Eggs.
Yes.
Extraterrestrial.
Extraterrestrial.
Exactly.
Uh,
Yes. He's mine.
I mean-
And his book was sci-fi, so it tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Well, he was left-handed, which made him really creative, but he was also really good, like smart, like good at math, and calculus and all that shit. And so I always figured that those two parts of his brain would struggle against each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're not compatible.
Yeah.
Usually, you're either creative or you're methodical.
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably why we didn't see most of his works because of
Yeah.
that. Because of
Yeah.
that, like he's like very creative, but at the same time he's very much like it has to be perfect and
Yes.
correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's probably what a lot of it was too. I remember one time I had walked into his room. I was babysitting Nova for him. I walked into his room and I saw the board with the sticky notes, and I was
Mhm.
like, I know what this is for. I'm not going to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you can tell by the way he had it mapped out, like it made sense in his head. It
Yeah.
was very methodical.
Yeah.
It was very planned.
Yeah, he had at one point he had me cat sitting for him too, and I noticed the same thing. I didn't open any of the character books to
Yeah.
read it, but I did walk up there just to kind of look at, that he had some stuff mapped out and everything, and I thought just the visual of it, I was like, oh, that's cool. Like he's being really organized with it and everything. Because when I think of writing a book, I don't think of like details like that. So that was a smart way to do it.
And he has alternate versions as well of like several chapters. So like you can tell he wrote the whole thing and then went back and there's like a version 2.
Yeah.
And like a
Okay.
version 3 as well. So I'm like, that's
Maybe
you had to do it.
maybe when we put it all together, we should. Have y'all ever seen those books that pick your own adventure?
Or like they're published with like
Yeah.
different endings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like how the movie Blue
Yeah.
had different endings, and the releases and theaters different timings had different endings.
Oh, that's
Depending
so
on
cool.
what time you
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
depending on what time you went, there would be a different ending.
What was the one?
Different who's in it.
Bandersnatch, the one that was
Oh,
on Netflix, where you could pick your own ending of the Netflix show.
That's I remember that.
Yeah.
I immediately thought of Babadook, so I got to get on that.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, it's still on there. You can still get on there and play it. Yeah,
It feels like it came out so long ago.
it did. It came out like 5 years or something.
Whoa,
Yeah,
gosh.
it's been a while.
Just in time for
Okay.
me to catch up.
Yeah, there you go. Now you know. Go look it up. It's pretty cool. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah, Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Create your own adventure.
On Netflix.
So,
Sponsored.
sponsored.
If
No,
you say it, they might.
we're not sponsored by anybody. We're sponsored by our fans that go and subscribe and click like and make comments.
And share.
But
And
Netflix, you
share.
should sponsor them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix, get on the-
That's money. You think that? Yeah.
All right. So, anything else you guys can think of that stands out or that you were thinking about earlier or?
I was thinking about, so I know Sonny, like he did Forever Plaid, and y'all talked about Forever Plaid.
Yes.
And that's like the first time I saw Sonny, like post high school. It's definitely post transition. I forgot that he did like musical theater, not just theater.
Yeah.
My birthday party last year, we did like a drinking game with singing, and this one person kept volunteering to do all the singing challenges. And
Uh-huh.
Sonny finally went, I have a theater degree.
Yeah.
In theater, like I've done musicals. And I was like, oh yeah, you have done that.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like he got like just kind of shoved into like because this is based on D&D, so he got shoved into the druid class. I was like, why did you sign up to be a bard, dude? What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Yeah.
But like
Really should have.
the way he just like sat there. I have a degree. I was like, you do have a degree in fine arts. Next time you want to shove a challenge, I'll shove it on Sonny.
Yes.
Actually.
Awesome.
I remember, yeah, when we were living together, I would hear him singing in the shower all the time.
Mhm.
And like, mind you, he had the master bedroom with the bathroom that was like in the corner.
Oh yeah.
You should not have been able to hear that.
Hey, we used to hear him all the time growing up. All the time growing up.
Granted, I'm pretty sure he had to deal with that for me too, because I would also.
Oh, what if it was like warfare? Like you're like, oh, Sonny's singing, that's so nice, and meanwhile he's like, I'm getting back at Kyra. She sings at 1 a.m. in the shower.
And it sucks.
Help.
This is hell.
And you're just like, oh my gosh, she's nailing ladies.
Yeah. That's exactly
Right.
what it was.
That's awesome. So, do you have anything else you want to add?
No.
You really
No.
done a lot this episode. You really
I
made
think-
your money's worth. You got paid.
Well, you know, I did get to talk to Ryan a little bit. Ryan and I hung out.
You're
but,
Yeah.
running security.
Yeah.
You're running security.
That's okay. We y'all
Yeah.
were the guests for a reason. You guys spent a lot of time with Sonny, and you got to see a side of him that we didn't get to see. So we appreciate you guys being here. We love
Yeah.
you guys.
We love you.
Thank you so much.
And hey guys, guess what?
Look under your chairs.
Oh no, sorry, no. You're just supposed to say what? Hey guys, guess what? Life will kill you. Dun dun dun. That's it. That's the whole
Bye,
thing.
everybody.
Take care, kids.